NFL wild card, y'all. The Buccaneers and Tom Brady. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers defeat the Eagles 31-15. Jalen Hurts 23 for 43, 258, 1 touchdown, 2 picks, 20 QBR, 60 quarterback rating. Jalen Hurts 8 runs for 39 yards. B. Scott only got 1 carry for 34. Sanders 7 for 16. Gainwell 1 for 6. In the passing game, actually Scott got a touchdown though, 34-yard touchdown. Goddard got 6 catches for 91 yards. Did his job on 12 targets. D. Smith had 4 catches for 60 yards. Gainwell 5 catches, 49 yards, and a touchdown. So that was the 2 touchdowns receiving to Gainwell and rushing for Scott. Watkins 2 carries, 2 catches for 35. Miles Sanders 3 for 12. Jay Howard 1 for 7. Rieger 1 for 2, and Scott 1 for 1. Fumbles. Rieger had 2, but he lost one of them. One of them was a punt return, I think, but he didn't lose. I don't think he lost the punt return. I'm not sure, but Jalen Hurts 1 fumble. They only lost 1 fumble, and that was for Rieger. So Singleton 16 tackles. A. Harris 13. T.J. Edwards had 6. A. Maddox had 6. McLeod had 6, and Slay had 5. Singleton had a sack. Barnett had a half a sack. Hargrave had 1 sack. Kerrigan had 1.5 sacks. Tackles for a loss. M. Williams had 1. Kerrigan had 2. And Cox had 1. And then pass deflections, they had Nelson had 1. Slay had 1. Darius Slay. That was 2. And quarterback hits, they had Singleton had 1. Burnett had 1. Hargrove had 2. Kerrigan had 2. That's 6. No touchdowns. And Gainwell in the kick return, he averaged 19 yards per kick return. Rieger averaged 7 yards per punt for 5 punt returns. So he did try to, get some yards. Kicking, Jake Elliott. I think it's Jake Elliott. Extra point. That was he didn't get no field goal attempts. And then Cypress 6 punts for 252, 42-yard average, 2 inside the 20. And then for the winning team, the Buccaneers, Tom Brady 29 for 37, 271 with 2 touchdowns, 52 no picks, 52 QBR, 115 quarterback rating. Vaughn 17 carries for 53 yards. Vaughn and Bernard both got in the end zone. You can see the stats, so I'm gonna start reading every single stat. But Mike Evans 9 catches for 117 and a touchdown. Bernard had 39 yards. Gronk had 31 and a TD. Then you see Johnson and Brate 29 and 30. Then that was it. You can see the rest right there. And then defense, you see the defense right there. Winfield had a sack. Linden had a sack. They had 2 sacks. 6 tackles for a loss. 2 for Whitehead. 1 for Winfield Jr. 1 for White, and then 1 for Tyrone. Who is this? I don't know the defensive players that well. Tyrone Shoyinka. Yeah, I just want to get a Players Day recognition. And then pass deflections. Edward had 1. Dean had 1. Davis had 1. White had 1. And Tyrone, the dude I just said. And then Barrett and Adams, they had 7. They had 10 quarterback hits. 3 by D. White, 2 by Winfield Jr., 1 by Jason Pierre-Paul, 2 by Nunez, and 2 by Nelson. That's 10. And then no touchdowns. Then the kick interceptions, Bear had 1 interception. He ran for 17 yards. M. Edwards had 1. M. Edwards, I think that's the cornerback. Oh, that's the safety. Edwards. My bad, y'all. Then tackles, you can see White had 5. Whitefield Jr. had 5. Davis had 5. Whitehead had 6. Dean had 8. And then M. Edwards had them tackles with 9. And he had a tackle for a loss and a pass deflection, man. So yeah, he was balling on the defensive end. The interceptions, I said that. Kick returns 1 for 16 yards for Darden. Punts 4 for 13 and 3.3-yard average. So a couple 1 for 1 from the field goal, 4 for 4 extra points, 7 points total. And then Pinion 7 punts for 341. They punted the ball 7 times, 48.7-yard average, 3 inside the 20. That's it. The Buccaneers go on to play they play the Rams in the second round, division round.